Remember when 3 years ago we got a new SimCity and it kinda sucked? SimCity left me completely sore and hopeless for a good city builder. But then in 2014, the skies parted ways and a voice coming from the heavens said,
Yo, there's a new city builder coming. It's called Cities Skylines.
Cities Skylines is a city building simulator announced back in 2014 and released on March 20 of this year. It was developed by Colossal Order and published by Paradox Interactive. The game was pretty much well received amongst the gaming community, and the fact that it worked during launch day might have something to do with that. Aside from, not screwing up on day one, the game has a lot of really cool and interesting features. So why don't we take a good look at some of them? Number 1. The map. The map is freaking huge! Me, and probably everyone's top complaint besides the always online crap, was that the size plots were just too small. It felt completely ridiculous that after a while of playing SimCity you literally ran out of space to continue growing your city. So, you wanna know how big it is? The game features 2x2 tiles, each map having 25 tiles, and you can purchase up to 9 tiles. But you can unlock all of them, but this is something that we'll talk about a little bit later. Number 2. Road porn. No, hey, this isn't what I was talking about. I simply love the way Cities Skylines handle roads. Put a little road here and a little ramp coming from there and bam! Spaghetti highway. Just look at this. You have 2-lane roads, 4-lane roads, 6-lane roads, and even highways that can be connected in any fashion that you can imagine. And to top that off, you can even upgrade the roads that can help you increase the land value and fight noise pollution. And I don't know if you've recently been to the Steam Workshop page for this game, but it is literally flooded with content made by users. Which takes me into my next point. Number 3. User-created content. One of the first things that caught my eye was the tools that were built in the game. You have a fancy map editor and an asset editor. I think the map editor is a little bit self-explanatory. People have been using it to create maps based on real-life cities, for example, Tokyo or New York. Or even more fictional ones, like Los Santos from Grand Theft Auto 5. But what is most interesting is the asset editor. The asset editor basically allows you to grab any building in the game and modify it in any way you want to create your own buildings. For example, somebody grabbed the incinerator and changed it a little bit to create a recycling center, something that is not available in the game. But the cherry on top of the awesome cream that this game is already turning out to be is probably the mod support. People have been modding this game in the most interesting ways. You want a day and night cycle, there's a mod for that. You want first person view, there's a mod for that. You getting tired with dealing with abandoned buildings, there's also a mod for that. Alright, I think this is hands down my favorite feature in the game, and it is mass transportation. Let's take for example our so beloved SimCity 2013. I fucking hate dealing with that shit. To me it felt like this system was completely broken and made no sense at all. I mean, it was really lovely to just stare at the stupid bus station, see all the people piled up in there, and no fucking bus ever coming to pick them up. But this is where it gets better. And this is the solution City Skylines brought for us. You make your own bus lines. Creating a bus line is really simple. You plot down a start point and design a path for the bus to follow along with bus stops, keeping in mind that for a line to be completed it must be a circuit. Hell, you can even change the color of your buses to help you differentiate every line. Although a little bit more straightforward, the logic is exactly the same for metro stations and train stations. I really wish I didn't have to do this, especially considering how much I love the game. It is really amazing, but I feel that there are some parts, I would say not bad, but just lacking. Just to give you an example, The game lacks a natural disasters function. Let's face it, okay? Everybody loves to build a huge city and just dump a massive typhoon in the middle of the city or just start a massive zombie apocalypse. And as another example, although the game does come with a map editor, is the lack of a terrain editor while you are actually working on your city. And this is just something that mildly bothers me just because, you know, I want to modify my city a little bit. Let's say put a little mountain here or make the lake a little bit deeper, but this is just me being a little bit picky. And besides, I'm pretty sure that if there's something that is not available in the game, somebody's gonna make a mod out of it. So we'll have it one way or another. And I'm just going to conclude here by saying that this game is a wonderful experience. It is beautifully done. If I even have to give the game a score, I would say it's clearly an 8 out of 10. And not that it matters. You should try the game and give it a shot on your own. Believe me, you won't regret it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, okay? And if you like, leave a comment. My name is Lucas and I'll see you next time.